Hey, if you've got a business, I want to pause right here. Don't scroll beyond this stage because this is going to have an amazing positive impact in your business right now. You know, every business understands that their live wire is actually the amount of sales or the amount of customer or clients they are able to generate daily. Now, this is it. The internet, the social media, and every other channel has given us the opportunity to drive traffic. You know, I talk about media buying and beyond media buying every day. Today, this video is going to reveal to you what every business, what your own business right now ought to do before and after every ad campaign. Now, this is it. Your ad campaign is as important as what happens after the campaign. All right, you may not know that there is a template to a real-time high volume sales and marketing. I mean, to adapt your products, to adapt your service, there is a template that you can use to actually have a high time, high volume, high increase in sales, and high conversion in your service deliveries. Now, this is it. Beyond media buying has to do with what you do after every of your ad campaigns. I understand that you've watched different courses on Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, and Google ads. Amazing. Now, this is it. The very first thing you need to understand is that sales and marketing is actually a journey. Sales and marketing are a journey that you need to actually project it as such. Now, this is it. It's probably one of the reasons you are yet to get your amazing sales conversion. Now, you start up and you get along with yourself just like a normal day business, which ought not to be so. Now, there is a template, it's a system, there is a process. Marketing journey does not start from your social media platform. Marketing journey does not start from your ad campaigns. Marketing journey does not start from the channel in which you submitted your campaigns. All right. Marketing journey begins from your ability to take those prospects outside of the channels in which you acquired them. All right. Now, this is it. You can actually make 10 times more sales, 10 times more conversion if you understand this process and this system I'm going to be revealing right here. Now, one thing you need to understand is that no one on social media actually scrolls through the platform and then brings out his debit card and then keys in the details just to purchase. No one has ever woken up and said, let me go to social media today. I need to make a purchase. Let me go to social media at this moment. I need to search for this product and buy. Even you, the seller, you've not done that. Now, but the crazy thing is that people barely buy. Another thing is that people daily see service providers and they are stuck to it for the rest of their lives. Why did that happen? Because, of course, they got to experience you on social media and then they began a journey to being your customers, they began a journey to becoming your clients. All right, you took them on a journey outside of where they met you to where they ought to be. Now, this is why I tell you that although strangers buy, but not always. All right. So whenever you are structuring your marketing, one thing that should come to your mind is that, hey, no, I am not structuring this campaign for click and pay. It hardly works. And this is why most times you get to sell just 10 pieces, maybe 20 pieces, maybe 50 pieces of your products, and then you give up on them because it ought not to be so. Out of a social media that has over 20 something million people in a particular location, of course, a geographical location that you target ought to deliver a minimum of 1,000 sales for you. But you know what? You want it to deliver immediately they see your ad. And no one, no stranger would want to trust you that easily. Few may, but you will do yourself a disservice if you stop just by the few that could risk experimenting with you without establishing the relationship, without having the bond, without having opportunity to trust you. And then this is why I talked about the beyond media buying because it's a system. It's more like a process in which you lay down a structure that enables you to establish a relationship, that enables you to establish a bond, a deep bonding between you and the prospect that you had recently acquired. It also gives you the opportunity to establish your authority personality. All right. It gives you the opportunity to show up and then show your brand, show your product, show your services as one of the best in your industry. Now it gives you the opportunity to spell out your why factor. All right, your why factor, right, which is one of the key things that enhances sales. All right, your why factor cannot be spelled out easily on just an ad campaign. Right? So basically, traffic is good, yeah, but not when driven to the wrong place. Now, one of the things I cite is that for every campaign you drive, where you take them to, where I talked about journey, your sales and marketing journey, where you take them to is very important. Now, most of you, especially in your business, if you're in buying and selling, what you do is you want them to click and get to a landing page where all they see are the details about the product. You explain what the product does, yeah, and then the next moment is complete this form if you are ready to pay for it today. And then you even have a kind of conjunction. Please don't complete the form if you do not have money to pay for it yet, or if you're not ready to buy yet, don't fill the form. You know, I see that, and I how on earth will someone come up with this kind of process? You mean, okay, have clicked on your ad, which has already cost you money. Then I'm on your landing page and you're telling me, hey, don't fill my form if you're not ready to buy. All right, so and I get out. You've lost money and you've lost the most important assets in your business. Not the immediate sales, not the office, not the building, whatever, not the company equipment, but the lead. You've lost the lead because you've given an instruction. Don't feel, except your debit card is in your hand right now to key in the details and buy. If you are not able to do that, don't fill my form. It's quite weird to do that. All right. So traffic shouldn't go to your website, and the next thing you are telling them is to order, kindly send this. All right. And the next thing you are telling them is, are you ready to pay for it? And then the next thing you are telling them on your landing page is, don't feel if you're not ready to pay for it. No, that's quite weird. They're already losing sales. Now, I don't know how such strategies came up. You may find few persons that you are able to convert, but you are really not going to be able to build a real business out of your brand. You're not really going to be able to convert real number based on your products. All right. So what are you supposed to do? I talk about these things quite often. All right. The singular error that you must avoid as a business person, the singular mistake you must avoid as a singular person, as a business person, rather, is driving your sales traffic to a wrong source. For example, you have a website that comprises of a lot of products. You have a website that only talks about you, your history, and then how long you've been in the business, how many clients you've served, right? Listing all your services and all that. That's not what brought them there, right? A lot of things, one particular solution that they saw brought them to your page. And then on landing on your page, they're seeing different confusing content, different confusing messages, and they're wondering, now it's like I'm at the wrong place. I clicked the wrong link. And then what are they supposed to do next? They have to go out. They have to take themselves out. And then as they click, close the tab, and then you've lost them. Now, this is it. Website is gradually going out of use. As a website developer, I've never advised this. There are key things you must understand before you drag the traffic to a particular source. All right. So, because that's exactly where the journey for marketing and sales begin. All right. So, basically, know this, that website may be very irrelevant for your lead generation. So, what you are supposed to understand is that you are not supposed to create a standalone website, neither are you supposed to create a one-page landing or sales page. Yeah, a one-page sales page. It doesn't make sense. You're going to be wasting your sales. You're going to be wasting money. You're going to be wasting your traffic. All right. So this is why I always advise a 3-stage funnel. All right. Now this is well explained. This is it. What everyone does in your industry will put you on a disadvantage if you do the same thing. Everyone in your industry runs ads to WhatsApp. Everyone in your industry are doing ads to Instagram likes, are doing ads to Instagram post boosts, are doing ads to Instagram messages and all that. And then you are going to be putting yourself on a very disadvantaged position if you follow the same trend. Now, this is because a lot of people are already having issues for some Instagram sellers. A lot of people are already complaining about some service providers who don't deliver. A lot of people have issues with some particular industry that some of people who claim to be experts are not really understanding what they are talking about. And then this has put a lot of fears, a lot of distrust in people's mind. The first thing you need to understand is how to take them out of that fear, and then sharing the fact that you understand their position. You understand the reason why they are in that position. Now, this is it. Your funnel first stage is that you take them from Instagram to your funnel, which is not supposed to be where you call for sale. Your first stage of funnel is supposed to be where you use to establish a relationship, where you use to build a bond, where you use to establish trust, where you use to activate them to be part of you. Then what are you supposed to do here? At your first stage, there is something called gifts. All right. In the real sense, it's called reciprocity. All right. That's a technical term, reciprocity. But I don't want to speak that technical term. So I want you to understand that it's just a gift that you are offering. But when you're offering this gift, you tend to draw them to yourself, and then the gifts can be in the line in which you are actually talking to them about the fears. You can actually be talking to them about the challenges, and then re-educating them about what they ought to know about your product, about those that actually made them feel scared about your industry, and how you are actually one of the best in offering them what they need to know. All right. So very quickly here, the next thing you should come up here and understand is that one, an average business should follow this structure. All right. At the moment, this is what an average business follows. From what I have observed, I don't know if you're part of those that are following this. Now, at the middle here, the product or services is more like your product and your service, all right, based on your business. Now, you may be offering products, you may be offering services. Now, most people go from the first thing, ads, all right. The next thing they do is they go to landing page, and the next thing is sales, all right. So this is good. I'm not condemning this, but this would put your campaigns on a very disadvantaged position. All right, this is what everyone does at the moment. It's either people drive the traffic from the ad directly to their WhatsApp, or they drive it directly to their landing page. And the crazy thing is that on their landing page, there is nothing much happening there. All right, they just gonna tell you, okay, come, you're on my landing page, fill this form to have access. Why should I fill your form? There is nothing that is driving my curiosity. There is nothing that is making me, excited about giving you my most treasured assets, data, my most treasured data, my email, my name, and probably my phone number. You've not provided me a reason to give you those information. And that's why most times you see you have about 1,000 clicks on your ads, and you ended up having just 50 or 25 leads that have been able to reluctantly provide their information into your capture form. All right, and you're wondering what's happening. Nothing bad how it's happening. The source, the channel in which you drove the traffic from, gave you the lead, but you failed to do the right thing at your landing page. All right, and then if you are driving it to WhatsApp, you just clicked, and then you want people to get redirected, and you want to chat, you want them to connect with you on WhatsApp immediately. You've not found a reason. That's why you see you have about maybe 500 message clicks, but you've not had up to 50 messages on your WhatsApp, but you keep getting charged by the source, maybe Facebook or Instagram, because already they have clicked, indicating interest to begin a conversation with you. But on clicking and moving, they did not find a reason to do that. So they stopped along the way. Now, what are you supposed to do? Is actually why I am here. Your sales page, your landing page, and your sales page are two different things. Your landing page is where you are supposed to structure the right way for them to easily come into your life. That's the point of acquisition. All right. And then before you take them to where they are going to be able to start the conversion stage, you must be able to stay within the landing page and activate them. All right. So when they complete your, what do they meet? All right. So this is one of the things that we do not talk about often. You want them to complete the form and they buy your product immediately. Do not be like your competitors who are doing the same thing. Think different and act differently. Now, the first thing is that, irrespective of the channels, it will be a disservice to you if you just believe that on clicking they will give you your details now. You have to do a lot to get their details. Your landing page is not a guarantee for sales. So don't be, carried away by the fact that, okay, they've gotten to my landing page, they're supposed to give me their details and then get to my sales page and all that. Now, it doesn't work that way. There is a structure, there is a process, there is a system, and that system is captured in Beyond Media Buying. All right, Beyond Media Buying is a book authored by me, Timothy Anietie. All right, it's a book that was published, a physical copy. You can see people holding copies of the book there. The book was launched inside Faith Foundation, Faith Business School. All right, you can see some people with a copy of the book. Now, this is it. Inside this book, you will discover effective system to structure your marketing campaigns beyond the ads, and then have an effective process of conversion. All right. Every of your campaign effort is so that you can make more sales, so that you can get more clients. So you should be able to, first and foremost, invest in what will be able to give you the right result, or will be able to give you that kind of result that you are expecting. The first stage is for you to get Beyond Media Buying today. And then before you start thinking, if you are just the first person to get it, this is it. Someone had just shared his experience from reading a copy of it. He said, if you are this, of course, you can read through this particular feedback that I got from one of those who read this book and then decided to send a feedback. And then he was not the only one. This other one also said, hey, folks, I highly recommend this book to those who want to increase their market share capital. And then bottom line, all right, grow their network, customer base, and fast track to accelerate their business results. I got mine, all right? And then we can see my name there in quote Timothy Anietie. And this was also someone who got a copy and read it, and then was pleased to leave a public review on this voluntarily. All right, so this is another review from another person here. Said, what was your strategy in 2019? Did it work? Well, 2020 is around the corner. You can see everything listed. A Beyond Media Buying systemic digital approach to SME marketing solutions is packed with cutting-edge strategies for 2020 and beyond. All right, I just finished reading it, and the takeaways are massive. I am implementing the changes immediately. Thank you, Timothy Anietie at Marketing Lab HQ for this masterpiece. Now, you should be able to experience this. You should be the next to have this experience. I don't know what's next you would want to do, but here is the thing. Key people in top industries are already reading this book. You're already missing a lot. This is an HR professional. This is actually a cybersecurity expert, the best in Africa. All right, this is an HR professional. And then this is a real estate professional. And then I have another strategy master. All right. This is a strategy expert and a great facilitator. And this is actually one of the key personnel working with Google. All right. So now this book is just for an amazing fee of 5,000 naira. And it is deliverable to your location. Of course, you're not paying a dime for your delivery fee. Okay, yeah. You pay 5,000 naira within 2 days. In 2 days, you have this book delivered to you in your location. What are you supposed to do next? Yeah. There's a link. There's a button just below this video you are watching. Click on it immediately to get to where we'll be able to get this book and provide you information while we get to serve you this book and expect your feedback in the next couple of days. My name is Timothy Anietie, and I'm glad to deliver this to you personally the next 2 days. See you in the other side.